Is this clutch? Join me as I share three new bands I've discovered and their three awesome albums. Come on in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday mid-morning. I've had my coffee. No more coffee for me today. But I wanted to share with you some great new bands that I've discovered. I'm trying to discover new bands. I love my classic rock, but after a while, same old, if you know what I mean. And there's a ton of bands out there to discover. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm watching YouTube videos. I've watched a lot of TikTok. There's a cool guy, an older gentleman, big beard, big guy. Does a lot of unboxing out of his truck, which is weird, but it works. He shows some great, fantastic stuff. And I've got some great ideas from him. I've left a few comments, and he's kind enough to respond back, which is really cool. I'm not sure where he's from, but really nice guy. But again, his taste in music is just supreme. So, as I said in my intro, is this clutch? Because I discovered out of watching him a new band that's very clutch-like. If you don't know Clutch, they're fantastic. From Germantown, Maryland. Introduced to me by the great Aaron Mutha Alimar. Stoner rock at its best, for sure. I've got this. I've got a few albums too. I just pulled this one because it was close by. But I think I might have found their cousin. And the thing that pees me off about this is that the CD was broken when I received it. I just received it today, but I've been listening to this one for a couple of days. But regardless of that, it's Melvin's. This is the album Houdini. You wouldn't think they were a sludge, grungy, stoner rock band based on this cover. You'd think this would be a children's children's music. Again, the CD was broken there. Even the CD case is like you wouldn't think, like the very innocent looking, mild, nice little colors. You got pinks and greens and purples and very innocent looking, but you put the music on it, it's just holy crap. It just hits you between the eyes. These guys are from, where are they from? Washington, formed way back in 1983. Oh, now it closes on me. There you go. 1983. Again, a combination of grudge and sludge and stoner rock. Mainly a trio, but they have become a quartet at times. They're a trio on this one here. They've got either two basses, or two drummers in most cases. But Buzz Osborne, the vocalist and guitarist, and drummer Dale Crover have been constant members throughout. These guys have put out close to 30 albums, so I've got a lot to discover from these guys. This is their fifth album, September 21st, 1993 release, and it's so good from what I've heard. Again, I just received it today, but from what I've heard, I've been listening to it on Spotify. It's got a cover of 1974's Kiss song Going Blind. There's 3 singles off of this one: Hooch, Lizzie, and Honey Bucket. Night Goat was a partially recorded song from a previous release. They've redone that one for this one. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana's Kurt Cobain, he co-produced. He played on 6 of the tracks on guitar, which is kind of cool. Not quite a Nirvana sound, but that same grungy sound, but heavier. So these guys are fantastic from what I've heard so far. You've got Buzz Osborne on guitar, vocals, bass. He produces and mixes and engineers. Dale, there's no last name given. Drums, vocals, bass, producer, mixing, engineer. And then Lorax, sounds like Lurch. Bass, he's credited, but he doesn't perform. I don't know what that means. But overall, a fantastic album. Not like the cover shows, for sure. The other two albums I picked up are not grunge or stoner rock, but they're great alternative albums, for sure. First one is Built to Spill, American indie rock, alternative rock band from Boise, Idaho. Mainly lead guitarist and vocalist Doug March. He's the only permanent member. They've had 9 albums released, so I've got a lot to catch up with, I guess, from this band. A lot easier than 30. This is their 3rd album, Perfect From Now On. Their first major label on Warner Brothers as well. This one's a lot different than their previous 2 albums. Apparently it's longer songs, deeper lyrics as well. This one's over an hour long. There's 8 tracks on it, but it's close to 54 minutes. So I shouldn't say an hour long. It's close to an hour long. But time goes by when you listen to it. It doesn't think it's an hour long. So from what I understand, this took 3 times to record. So Doug March tried to play all the instruments at first, except for drums. Didn't come out all that great. So he got Brett Nelson and drummer Scott Plouffe to record the album again. And then the tapes were destroyed by heat. So they had to re-rehearse and record the album for a 3rd time. But the end result is fantastic. Fantastic. There's the... I'm really pleased with this one. It's a new band to discover, and I'm really happy with it. So again, you've got 8 tracks on here. Randy described Eternity, I Would Hurt a Fly, Stop the Show, Make Up Dreams, Velvet Waltz, Out of Sight, Kicked It in the Sun, and Untrustable Part 2, About Someone Else. Again, the total length is 54 minutes and 18 seconds long. So you get your money's worth on this one for sure. And these were reasonably priced. I got these off of Amazon. And the third one that I discovered, again, from watching the guy in his truck unboxing. This is Civic. And the album Chrome Dipped. Now I put a little hype sticker over here. You can't see it. It's kind of because again, stupid crack in the cover. That's the only thing I don't like about these jewel cases, is that they break, they crack, the hinges break. But anyway, another fantastic album. Australian rock band from 2017. Originated from Melbourne. These guys rock. These guys really rock. It's rock and post-punk rock. So far, so good. I've only listened to it once, but so far, so good. It's fantastic. They've only put out 3 albums. This is their latest, just released May 30th of 2025, so just a month ago. You got Jim McCulloch on vocals, Lewis Hodgson on electric guitars, acoustic guitars, and vocals, Roland Lavka on bass, and Eli Shipat, I probably butchered that name, on drums. From what I've heard so far, it's a combination of older and newer post-punk rock from the band. You got The Fool, Chrome Dip, the title track, Gull's Way, The Hog, Starting All the Dogs Off, Trick Pony, I Miss Us, Poison, Fragrant Rice, Kingdom Come, and Swing of the Noose. So happy to discover these 3 awesome bands. And I want to continue my journey. I love my classic rock, but it's also cool to discover new stuff and broaden your horizon, so they say. Anyway, guys, that's it. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.